Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to film the most requested video on this channel and also the only requested video on the channel. Anyway, today we're going to film my mods on my daily car. As you know, this is an Audi A4 B7 with a 2-liter TFSI engine running a K04 turbo. This car has the RS4 steering wheel. This steering wheel is amazing. It makes me want to go anywhere with the car. So yeah, we have the P3 gauge, we have the turbo timer, we have a hidden boost gauge which I no longer use because I have the P3 gauge, and we also have a reverse camera mirror that has touch screen and front camera, and it's all good. It's super nice to have alongside parking sensors. With this reverse camera, this car is amazing for daily. Okay, let's move on to the engine and check it out. So as you can see, the engine doesn't look stock anymore, unfortunately. I might bring it back to standard, we'll see. I'm going to post a list of all the mods in a picture on my SA Tuning Instagram page. So if you want to see the full list, just click on there and see there. If not, you can just wait and listen and I'll tell you everything. So the car has a S3 AP turbo that I modified to fit to this car. I had to modify the exhaust flange so it clears the engine mount, the exhaust flange on that side, on the inside. I also had to modify the turbo outlet. First I deleted the muffler and then I made it so it fits the intercooler on the A4 B7. Next we have a cold air intake. This intake I made by myself using a long K&N filter, the biggest one I could fit inside there. It also has a Chinese inlet pipe which I'm going to replace soon. Nothing wrong with this inlet pipe, but I have a stronger one and I want to install it. This intake has also a cold air feed running from the fog light. Let's see if I can see it. That one. It's a 3-inch cold side and it goes there. Let's see if I can show you. As you can see, it's this one. It's bringing cold air inside. I also fitted this mesh. Apparently it's supposed to be waterproof. I don't think it is, but I fitted it anyway just to be extra sure. There may be no water going inside from the cold air feed. I had zero issue and I drove the car in heavy rain and apparently there's no water getting inside the air filter. Next we have the Apr Coil Packs with the NJK Iridium spark plugs. If I remove this cover, you can see I have a Forge PCV delete with a vent to atmosphere system. So I made this system using some 25mm inside diameter hose running to a catch can, and then the catch can vents to atmosphere inside the fender. I did this so I don't have a PCV, so I never run the chance of breaking the PCV when I drive far away. That makes the car much reliable. Next we have the S3 AP sensor, the rail sensor 200 bar to read the pressure. We have the RS4 fuel pressure release valve 136 bars. We have the Vis Motorsport internal inside the pump, and also I drilled the inlet pump, that one, the inlet to the pump to 5mm inside diameter, just to make the low pressure fuel system work less harder. I also fitted the cover because this sensor is known to fail. Sorry about the noise. Next we have a Forge blow-off valve. I installed this one because I got bored of the standard diverter valve. When I get bored of this one, I put the standard diverter valve back on. I have also reallocated the diverter here. Standard it is on the turbo side, but because it's a K04 and it doesn't have one, I had to weld it on here. So the diverter vents the air back into the intake, and I'm using, guess what, the PCV. Let me see if I can show you the PCV hose. Not really easy to show you. So that PCV hose is getting the air back inside the intake because I'm not using it for the PCV system. That way you don't need to drill any more holes and stuff, and you don't need to weld. That was very easy. Let me put this cover back on. I forgot to mention that on the exhaust side I have a 3-inch downpipe that goes to a QTP, electronic valve controlled, and then it goes to twin 2-inch exhaust pipes. Let me put this cover. I have removed this plastic so all the air can go on the air filter. I tried to make it as best as I could, and it's been really reliable. Yeah, besides the mods, I have serviced the car with new timing belt kit, water pump, thermostat, new timing chain kit, tensioner, seals, gaskets, oil filter housing was new. And I also fitted that oil filter housing to cool off extra, and it has a port where I can put my temperature sensor, which I no longer use anymore. On the intercooler I have also the S3AP map sensor. You need this map sensor if your car makes over 1.5 bars of boost, because the standard sensor doesn't read above that. I forgot to show you, I have a massive front mount intercooler, and that's about it. Let's see how it sounds. This is not a perfect car, but to be honest, I really like it. So yeah, daily modes, drive slowly, let the car do its thing, very comfortable, and with the touch of a button, put it in sport. Much louder, completely different. Quiet. And drive. Normal car, nobody can tell it has any power. Nobody can tell it's so loud, you know, because it's so quiet. You can hear the wind, but you can't hear the engine, which I love. It's amazing. Then I put the window up, put my AC on, one finger, and just enjoy my car. I can go shopping, I can drive to work, anything. Touch of a button, and it's much faster, much louder, more fun. So yeah, if you have any questions, please comment down below, and like I said, I put on my Instagram the picture with the description of the full mods on the car. If you'd like to see any more videos or anything, just let me know. I can make any videos, and I'll see you soon in the next video.